Motocross World Championship, the MXGP of Switzerland, presented by iXS, and it was Samuele Bernardini on the TM who grabbed the foxhole shot in MX2 race 1. Just behind him was Ivo Monticelli and Thomas Kjær Olsen. Max Anstey got himself into third early on and then went after Monticelli to get himself into second. The pass up the inside. Covington, his teammate, was a couple of places behind him. It wasn't long before Anstey was up into the lead with that pass on Bernardini on lap 3. Meanwhile, home favourite Jeremy Seewer started about 6th, made a pass on Monticelli to go 3rd, and then went after Bernardini. The pass up the inside through turn 1 got him into 2nd, but Anstey was too far clear to mount a serious challenge. Benoit Paturel found his way into 3rd with that pass on Bernardini with about 6 or 7 laps to go, but it was a win in race 1 for Anstey. Seewer 2nd, Paturel was 3rd. MXGP race 1, and it was Gauthier Paulin for Team HRC that grabbed the foxhole shot. Tim Geiser was rapid down the inside, but no one as quick as Tony Cairoli as he took the lead going into turn 2. Paulin was there in 2nd. Geiser got himself in the 2nd, but not for long. Half a lap later, the championship leader fell, would remount in 22nd position and charge his way back to 9th. Meanwhile, De Salle was in a hurry, got himself past Van Horbig to go into 4th, as Vevre found his way past Paulin as the HRC rider ran wide. That put Vevre into 2nd. But then he toppled from 2nd with about 6 laps to go, handing the advantage back to Paulin and De Salle. Van Horbig, Guillaume, Tixier also went through. Vevre eventually came home in 8th. Paulin and De Salle continued to fight over 2nd. Paulin would come home 2nd, De Salle 3rd, but it was a win in race 1 for Cairoli. MX2 race 2. This time it was Max Anstey who grabbed the foxhole shot. Behind him, Jeremy Seewer, and as they came out of turn 2, Seewer took the lead on the yellow 91 Suzuki, but not for long. He ran wide after making a mistake, and Anstey was back in front. Monticelli had another great start in 3rd. Lap 8, and Seewer had the home fans on their toes as he took the lead from Anstey. He made 1 or 2 mistakes that allowed Anstey to close back in, and the Brit was passed on lap 11 of 18. Benoit Paturel had a quiet ride in 3rd ahead of Bogers and Verlandren, but Max Anstey did what he did a week ago in Belgium. He made it a perfect day here in Switzerland. A double moto win, he wins the overall. Seewer 2nd, Paturel 3rd, just as it was in both races this weekend. In terms of the championship, Hurling's now 597, Seewer closing the gap. 43 points separate Hurlings and Seewer as we go into the break. Next stop, of course, Assen, but this weekend it was Anstey, Rockstar Energy Husqvarna. Your winner, Jeremy Seewer, Suzuki World MX2, and the Khmer Yamaha Yamalu machine, the Benoit Paturel, 3rd overall. Joel Smets took the championship leader's red plate on behalf of Jeffrey Hurlings. Next time we'll see him will be in the Netherlands at Assen, round 16.
Yeah, that was one of the tightest races I've had. That was a great race. Jeremy was riding awesome, and I felt like the whole of Switzerland was behind him out there. And I could hear him even going through the waves. I couldn't even hear the bike. And no, it was an awesome race, and good to get it done. I can't thank the team enough, everyone that comes to help us.
Final race of the day, MXGP race 2. Tim Geiser with a much-needed foxhole shot, but he ran wide, handing the advantage back to Tony Cairoli, 2:22. Cairoli led for the first 2 laps, but Geiser applied the pressure. Koldenhoff was in 3rd, Dennis Ulrich started well in 4th, but on the first lap, De Salle fell from a top 10 place, remount in 27th. On lap 3, Geiser made the move on Cairoli into the final turn, took over the lead. Cairoli kept pushing the Slovenian then, made 1 or 2 moments, exciting for everybody out there, tried to rattle the championship leader. Behind him though, Koldenhoff came under pressure, under attack from Roman Vevre, who charged into 3rd on his Monster Energy Yamaha. and then went after Kai Rowley and went into second around about the halfway mark. Tim Geiser, though, came home victorious to take his 15th race win of the season, good enough for second overall from Fevre. Kai Rowley fell on the final lap from third to fifth, handing 4 points back to Geiser. But Kai Rowley, your overall winner for the third time this year. Geiser second, Fevre. Been a while since we saw him on the podium, but he's third. And the championship now, 99 points between Geiser and Kai Rowley, with just 3 rounds to go. But your overall podium this weekend, Tony Kai Rowley, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, Honda Garibaldi's Tim Geiser, the championship leader, as we head to round 16. Third overall was Romain Fevre on Trinity Yamaha.
I'm happy, to win the overall since long time, and now we have some weeks to stop and try both bikes again, 350, 450. We are testing a lot, so I'm really happy about how everything is going, and looking forward for Assen, and I hope many people come there.